Alright, we are here today just looking at my new pine ground. I'm actually here planting some corns also in the pine ground, but if you look carefully you can see that I have some pine suckers coming up. Right? I have pine suckers all over the place here. My land space is limited, so I'm just utilizing the land space that I have. I know that I shouldn't have these pine trees or pine suckers with the corns because corns are heavy feeders, but I have sufficient nutrients in it. So I have goat manure, I have dry grass and other stuff in the ground, so there's sufficient nutrients to carry everything here. And if you look carefully again, you can see that I have some cocoa plants. The first crop that was here is really and truly cocoa. I reaped them last year and they beared properly, but I'm really experimenting with some pines now. The kind of pines that I have here is actually the sugarloaf pines. Alright, they say that these pines should be ready or start bearing within a year or two. I actually lost some of my corn trees last week. Some goats got into this little patch of corns here and destroyed some of it, but I planted back some. Right, they're here growing now, among other stuff like this sorrel tree here. I have 1 and 2 pawpaw suckers in the ground also. I'm experimenting with this pine tree here. This is not a sugarloaf, I don't remember the name of it. I have watched a YouTube video saying that I should cut the pine top from a pine fruit and shear it in 4 parts, and the pine top should push a sucker. So I'm experimenting with that. It haven't done that as yet, but I've noticed that the pine itself haven't died. Alright, I have some tomato suckers at the side coming up there, pretty lovely, and some broad beans. So I'm just giving you a view of what I'm doing here. I also have a small callaloo tree here coming up, but it's mostly pine and corns here now.